You went out like a real crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman and this my cash money, and your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Got me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal, for me it's only
Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Yo, today we have Gucci Mane dropping a song called Crash Dummy. Were you aware that Gucci Mane was going to release a song called Crash Dummy, man? You know what a crash dummy is? You don't remember them commercials with the crash dummies? Source, we got a proper crash dummy commercial?
Why don't you come up here, Pumpkin?
What are you doing, Larry?
Well, Vince, I've asked my pumpkin to sit on my lap to prove a point.
And what is that, your Larryness?
Even if we fasten our safety belts, even if you hold on tight, even if you were watching the road, in a crash, your pumpkin will be nothing but a squash.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Use child safety seats.
We love that little pumpkin to pieces.
You see that, man? You can learn a lot from a dummy, right? That's what I've been saying, man. Look, you learn from what these people do, right? We could just watch their lives and then sit back and be like, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Gucci's releasing a song called Crash Dummy, all right? Hopefully it played in the beginning of this video, okay? In the culture, right? The Crash Dummy is willing to do dangerous and stupid acts. And most of the time is for someone else or for clout. You know what I'm saying? When you have someone who has someone doing something for them that might get them locked up, but they do it anyway, you have what is called a crash dummy. Crash dummies are usually used and manipulated. You understand? They don't think long term. They can't. They're dummies. Look, they quick to react emotionally, right? The more emotional, the dumber. Okay? They're willing to fight. They're willing to shoot, essentially sabotage themselves and their own time and energy for someone else. Look, they might even be manipulated by words like loyalty, day one. You know what I mean? They got a fear of looking weak, right? What? Yo, you gonna let them do you like that? Them the kind of words that get them going, okay? It's an attack on their pride to force a reaction so they don't look weak. Yo, you supposed to ride, homie. You supposed to spin the block. Look, those are the kinds of words that test to see the reaction of a person. If they ride, if they spin the block, if they commit crime on behalf of another individual, then congratulations, you've found yourself a crash dummy. A test subject, if you will. Statements like stand on business, okay? It moves crash dummies to react. The classic crash dummy setup, right, is one person gives the command, the crash dummy activates. And the purpose of the manipulation increases the emotion and decreases thinking or the thought process. You understand? The one given the command is usually safe, right? They're less willing to take the risks themselves, and they're usually more calculated. They're more strategic, right? In their thinking, okay? They have, they have power off of the crash dummy's emotions. If you're real, then you're gonna do this, right? That's the test. And usually they say, hey, look, man, ain't nothing gonna happen. Man, we gonna do that and then we gonna get away and da-da-da-da-da. They say all that to the crash dummy, which essentially means that they're lying to the crash dummy or they're just guessing that nothing will happen. But remember, they don't think long term. This is why they get caught. This is why the criminals get caught. Okay? Don't be a crash dummy. We see it too many times. If you have at least 4-5 mugshots, chances are you might have been a crash dummy at one point in time. Now, this is not to say, right, that a lot of people ain't been somebody's crash dummy. A lot of us have been somebody's crash dummy at one point or another. I know you don't want to think you are, You want to think you were being loyal. You want to think you were standing 10 toes down. No, you were somebody's crash dummy, right? And now you're a little bit wiser, right? Now you're free, okay? And now you know the better options to take, not to act emotionally like some itch, right? My bad. Listen, man. Hopefully the song played in the beginning, right? But the lyrics to Guap's song said a couple of things, okay? He said, tell the truth. You went out like a crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me. I'm like Birdman and Ninja, this my cash money. Yo, your father's flunky, he a stone cold junkie. He said, I got my bread up, I always keep my head up, right? He said, I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I said, this man really rap like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, this ain't the first time a rapper gave a detailed description of a crime, right? It's not the first time that happened, okay? On record, knowing that feds be listening. Look, how is that not indirect telling? Ain't that dry snitching of sorts? That's why I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is why it would be wiser for them not to hop on the snitching narrative. Y'all trying to live like the gangsters of the 1930s, but you're also trying to be a rapper? You know what I'm saying? Who talks too much? The whole role of a rapper is to speak. The whole point with a gangster or a criminal is to not talk about it, okay? And look, you're trying to prove to us that you're a mass murderer. It's questionable if you're really like that. I think it was the legendary Sean Price of Helter Skelter that said, if it really went down like that, you would never say those things on record. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, look. Bro gave a detailed account of the events that took place on January 10th, okay? So I know the FBI stated that Gucci sang, right? But let's say that the FBI lied, right? Under oath, okay? I know, far-fetched, but it's always a possibility, right? If Gucci did not speak to 12, he spoke his truth in this song, okay? Which, if he did speak his truth in that song, they would have to use the lyrics of the song in court to get Pooh Shiesty. Which, if they did that for this time, then that would open up the door for them to be more inclined to use it next time. You see the slippery slope? You see how it goes? Technically, Gucci sacrificed the game. He said, yo, I'm gonna put all the details in this song. If they choose to use it, then it's up. If they choose not to use it, then they won't use it, okay? Now, this is before we even know whether he really told or not. In order for you to believe that he really told, you have to have heard the audio or believe the FBI. I know a lot of people want to just say, yo, I want to believe the FBI. Well, we could just listen to the song. We could listen to the song because what the FBI said, what the feds said, is exactly similar to what he said in the song. So did the feds hear the song before it came out, or you understand what I'm saying? Question is this, and this is for you, you know what I mean? The thinking man, the thinking woman, right? The thinking person. Are lyrics considered telling? I would love for y'all to chime in. Are lyrics considered telling? Would you consider it telling? Would you consider it dry snitching? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody calling the fire department. Oh, I'll tell the fire department. And then they do with the story whatever they want to do with the story. You call the fire department and give them all the details, but you ain't telling 12. So does that mean they snitched? You see why it's sketchy for gangsters to become rappers? Okay? We know that you want to clean up your life by switching over to the rap life, but then you want to talk about the crimes. You talk about the crimes that you was already convicted of. That might have made more sense. Now, Academic says that Gucci needs to be in what is it like? In a running against Charleston White at this point, because the two love telling. Okay. Take a listen to what Academics had to say on it.
Thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. dap me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal.
Yo, forget everything I said. Remember I said Gucci ain't gonna make a statement? Statement right here. Yo, it's a statement right here. Yo, I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I'm gonna keep it 100. But I ain't gonna even name them right. You know, there's just a lot of them. Yo, Charleston White got to step his game up. Charleston White ain't doing this shit over a beat with an 808 with Zaytoven. Charleston White just doing this on Instagram and his draws. Charleston, you gotta step your game up, bro. This brought an 808, a hot beat. This sound like, yo, this nigga got ad-libs for the goddamn storytelling. Brr.
For me,
Nah, this is crazy.
school up.
Yeah, he did have ad-libs for the joint, right? He definitely had ad-libs. He was like, what'd he say? He said, Ninja set me up the whole time they plotting against me. You hear the ad-lib like, well, damn. Well, damn is right. Yes. And then Academics, I feel like Academics wants to see a crash out with the way he was talking. Take a listen to clip 2 of what Academics was talking about when he heard this insanity and lost it. Take a listen.
I turn cold, my heart turn cold. CEO, since I'm team for life. Big Gucci, this for all the crash dummies out there. I don't know what the thought. Still get money. This ain't that.
Yo, Atlanta, man, we need y'all to come to the front of the church, man. Atlanta, we've had enough, man. We want y'all here, man. It's over, man. Enough is enough. There's just too much fuckery coming out of Atlanta at this point, man. Y'all game. Y'all doing this a disservice. Atlanta, y'all line up one by one, man. It's getting out of hand. Chat, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. This is the weak I've seen since it would have been the weakest if it wasn't for J. Cole apologizing after he got dissed. The J. Cole historic. Like, that's the weakest ever. But this is weak too. Getting robbed by your artist, making a police report, then instead of going to get your back, dissing the robbing you. Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. You know, I'm kind of like hurt by even the song. By the way, you know I'm a civilian, so you know me. This is the moves I would have done. This is for me. This is for like me. This is for me. And I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna cap with you if I sign, because this is how I'm really. Let me try to, like, you know, have a decent conversation about it. Gucci, you signed the dude. You understand who you signed.
You know what's frustrating about what Academics is talking about? The you know, this kind of street kind of culture, hip hop. You know, this is not, I don't know if it's hip hop culture. I think it's like an offshoot of hip hop culture. It's like a subculture within hip hop, right? This gangster persona type thing. I think what frustrates me about it is they don't be following their own rules. They don't live by their own rules. And my thing is, this is why I keep saying, like, there should be no rules. Like, y'all trying to operate by a set of rules, but like, y'all want to break rules and then create rules for the broken rules, for the world of broken rules that you want to live in. You want to break the rules and then create a subcategory of life called the streets, and then you want to embed the proper system called rules into your broken system of life, which is the streets. And so you want, let's have order and a system to the streets where there's loyalty. And it's dumb, bro. And the reason why, like, you know, I keep going off on it, but it's because it's ridiculous. And it's like, y'all acting like y'all don't see it. You know what I mean? Like, y'all acting like y'all don't see it, bro. You know this joint is dumb as hell. I mean, think about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all really street, there should be no rules. Like, cause how y'all cool? Hold on, let me make sure. How y'all cool with like they mad at Gucci for talking, right? But they're not mad at Pooh for backdooring Gucci. It's a part of the deal. It's part of the game. Oh, but you mad at backdooring? Oh, but you know, it's how he treated his cousin. Well, I mean, it's Gucci, bro. Like what? Like he's not gonna coddle it. He's like, I'm trying to get this paper. So I lost the artist. So give me the chain. Like that's how he is. So now it's just like, oh well, nah, you should have treated him nicely. Why? This is business. This is the streets. Business in the streets. I don't know about treating people nicely, right? And then you're just like, well, maybe fairly. It's like, well, we're talking about crime. So why would you bring in the word fair? Right? I don't understand. Help me understand. If you live in a street life, right? Why would you have loyalty? Why would you have loyalty? The whole concept of street life is by any means necessary, get money, get paper, get power. By any means necessary, get money, get paper, get power. You know what I mean? On some Trump type stuff. Real talk. Like, you know how bro don't got no cut cars? Like, you know how he don't like, yo, like, it is what it is. It's up. He'll set the rules. When you follow the rules, he'll break the joint and be like, yeah, that's what it is. That's the kind of game we playing. You'd be like, oh, I don't understand. It's really devilish, right? Like, imagine if, like, you try to tell the devil, like, oh, but wait a minute, you had rules, you had set boundaries, you said you wasn't gonna do. Imagine saying to the devil, hey, man, but you promised me. Shut the hell up, you're so stupid. I promised you. What? I promised you I wasn't gonna tell on you. You want me. Gangster, criminal, number one, I'll kill a ninja, I'll kill his family, I'll burn his house down. You want me, number one criminal, to keep my word with you? I barely know you, bro. I don't even like you like that. I like money above all things. I like money, I like power, right? I take what I want, I kill who I want. Can't nobody stop me. I done said it in my raps. You want me to now be loyal to you? I'm not even loyal to my neighbor. So why would I be loyal to you? How slow are you, you crash dummy? Damn. That's like, oh, but there's supposed to be rules to this. You're supposed to be loyal. You're supposed to stand 10 toes down. Shut up. Shut the hell up. This is the streets, damn it. You acting all like a... I'm starting to sweat in the car. You're like, yo, celeb, don't bust a brain vessel. Yeah, I'm saying, this is how frustrated these people get me. I don't need to record this stuff. I don't really need to. You know what I need to start reporting on? Nice things that are happening. You know what I'm saying? Children dancing at parties. I just saw some children dancing at parties and I was like, this is great. You know what I'm saying? She was dancing like an old lady too. It was great. That's what I should be reporting on. Report on this foolishness. Watch a couple of dumb rappers come out talk about, oh, Gucci Mane is wrong. He's wrong for saying, talking and stuff. Although all they raps got them talking the whole time through, but they don't see that part. Oh, he's wrong for saying he ain't solid. He ain't solid. Shut up. So dumb. Gosh, these people are so stupid, man. We can't let street culture dictate black culture. You cannot let it do it because the street culture is dumb as hell. And if you imbibe street culture, you will be dumb too. You know, it's it's almost like contagious. Now, I was about to say hereditary, but it's almost contagious. Stupidity is contagious. And you know how stupidity spreads? You know how stupidity spreads now? It spreads technologically. You watch it on your phone, you see the people saying all this stuff, and it don't even be real. The stuff be fake as hell. Look, now, it's like we're getting dumber, right? Because the children believe it now, okay? And a lot of us believed it when we was young, and now we got older, and now we realize, like, oh, shoot, this stuff is fake. But these kids, now it's 2026. People still believe these rappers ain't out here capping. What do you say in the joint? In the fake, Lean on Me. Stand By Me? Lean on Me? Whatever the movie's called. These kids are out here, and they don't even know that these rappers are capping. That mean they dumb as hell. That's what he said. Right? Listen, man, people drinking in this stuff and none of it is real. Listen to Richie Rich telling us a brutal, brutal truth about the rap game. music game. Take a listen.
We get back to New York. I tell Leor and Russell, I said, you know what? I don't think I want to do this if it ain't no money in it. Leor told me, he said, let me tell you something about the music. He said, it's all payola. He was like, I can make your grandmama the hottest country. All I need is 6 months. He said, ain't none of this. He said, the reason we telling you this because you a solid. He said, so if you want to with it, it's good, but we just gonna let you know that ain't nothing real. The Seasoned Veteran album dropped. Let's Ride was the first single. That's back when the music box was out. When you used to watch the videos, you call and do the shit, right? Come on. Nigga, I'm sitting inside my mama house, Jack. The music box come on. They say, #1 debuting this week on the box. Let's Ride. I'm on. I'm #1. I call Leor. I said, Leor, I'm #1 on the box. He said, I know, Richie, we bought the spot. Give me a minute, I'll call you back.
That's how I go too, dog.
And when he said that, I didn't like it no more.
Yeah.
I didn't, because I really thought that people with me because of what I did.
But you come from the authentic grind.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought it was real, right? You know, when you listen to the radio, you hear this LL Cool J, man, and whenever I'm in town, you know, I used to think that up there.
Nah, that's a drop.
So I go to the radio station, they show me like, let's do some drops. Chewy Gomez in there. He's like, Rich, can you do some drops for me? I'm like, what's drop? He said, just come over here and say X, Y, Z. So I get on there, I make a couple mistakes. I said, let me do it again. He said, don't worry about it. Edit the I fucked up, I'll take it back together, played my voice back perfectly. I said, oh, wow. So it's a piece of paper sitting on the thing. I said, what is that? He said, oh, that's today's playlist. So I grab it, and it's got the times and all the songs that's gonna come on. So I'm like, damn, so them really up here when I be hearing that. So it just was hella fake. It was a lot of fake going on, right? And it me up. It was up. So I take this piece of paper when I leave the station. I'm in the car. So I call this little chick, right? And it's like 4:30, and I got the list. I told her, I said, damn. I said, you listen to the radio? She said, yeah. I said, it'd be crazy if they play XYZ right now. And then came on, right?
Yeah.
She said, it's on right now. It's on. It's on that you just said. I was like, no way. I said, let me turn it on. We rolling. I'm smoking. I'm high. I'm tripping now. Next song about to come on. I said, it'd be a fool if they play woo, woo, woo. That would come on. She said, you're betting 1,000. They're playing it.
Yo, that's heavy right there. Now, I went to the comment section, right? And you know who popped up in that comment section? India Ari. Yeah. And you know what she said? She said, payola is the least of the games industry games. One time I had to get out of bed, fly to Chicago after a whole European tour and do a panel because if I didn't, they were going to put my song in rotation. So for my music, I went and they still didn't put my song in rotation. And that's just one of a million stories. It's just wow. That's wild, bro. You're like, why? I don't know. I don't know what that meant. I just said that's wild because, you know what I'm saying? She must know what she's talking about. Let me reread that again. She said, I had to get out of bed, fly to Chicago after a whole tour, and do a panel because if I didn't, they were going to put my song, I guess they weren't going to put my song in rotation. So she said, I went for my music. I went and they still didn't put my song in rotation. That's just one of a million stories. So yeah. They didn't put her joint in rotation. Look, this stuff is entertainment for a large part of it, man. Don't think it's real. So it's hard to believe a lot of it is real. You know what I'm saying? So you better off not believing that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you just shouldn't believe it. Kind of like the way Offset feels about DNA tests and taking DNA tests for his children, because believe it or not, Offset is now demanding a DNA test on Cardi B's newborn with Stephon Diggs. Yep. Yeah, that's what he wants. The court shut it down, but that's what he wants, right? Apparently, according to newly surfaced legal documents tied to their divorce situation, Offset sought DNA testing tied to Cardi's youngest child. I guess raising concerns about whether him or Stephon Diggs is the biological father. I guess he's saying, like, I could potentially be the father of that child. If so, then why would he? I don't know. I guess he would want to know that, right? The judge reviewed the request. This is back in February, right? And the judge denied the motion for that child. and approved a separate paternity-related request involving another child. The ruling leaves part of Offset's challenge unresolved, but confirms that, he actually tried to go that far with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he would have wanted that. I'm wondering if, I don't know why he would want that. Would he want child custody? I don't know. I don't know if he want custody. I don't know if he's trying to take Charleston White's advice at this point. You know what I'm saying? And because we reported yesterday that he got a little bit of debt. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's gotten so bad. Offset has been spotted back at the spot, the gambling spot. Yes. Do we get the clip? So look at this video right here. Oh, well, there's no audio for it except for Truth Hurts. Yeah, Truth Hurts is playing, the Rakim joint. But the video is of Offset at the gambling table once again. And, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I get, if that's where his friends is at, I guess, right? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, and finally, might as well end this with some shout outs. So let's go with it. Let's get with it. Shout out to who we got over here, man. Shout out to that's my ring. Oh, my ring needs to be charged. I bet. J Squeeze, my man said, yo, celeb, thanks for proving me right and not thanks for proving me right. You're not so one-sided after all, and I forgive you for being one-sided with the 50 Ti beef too. J Squeeze, why you trying to troll me, J Squeeze? You like when I get angry, J Squeeze. You trying to put the squeeze on me. No, I don't like the way that sounds. I take that back. That was gay. The melanated honey forever. I love this lady right here. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. She said, this is for Jay that's obviously having a hard time PPing. Melanated honey, that was a corny joke, but we're gonna let you ride because I love you. She said, you sound a bit unaware, Jay, because if you're going to be reckless, the best time to do it is in your youth. Don't wait until you're older and your organs can no longer tolerate or regenerate and recover as fast as they did in your 20s. I don't love this advice, melanated honey, but I understand what you're saying. You're saying one would have been better off messing up when they were younger than when they're older, which I can understand why one would think that. Like, if you're going to mess up your body, is it a better time to do it when it can regenerate better or when it can't regenerate as well? However, I think doing horrible things in your earlier years kind of can mess you up for your older years. It leaves stains and stuff that you have to now live the rest of your life with. You know what I'm saying? It's better. I don't even want to say it's better, because if you do horrible things when you're younger, like that, it could follow you. You know what I mean? Some people do horrible things when they're younger and they really can't take it back when they get older. Anyway, she said, my brother, the advice that you're giving totally makes no sense and sounds like it's coming from undeveloped understanding of how youth works. Oh yeah, because Jay was trying to say General Steele was wrong for pouring out the alcohol when he's older, when he should have did it when he was younger, right? So, the melanated honey is like, nah, it's better that he learned it when he's older and now he sees the error of his ways. She said, you missed the whole point that General Steele was trying to make when he was pouring out the alcohol and when he was saying, I can't do this to my body, my mind, especially at this age and stage of life. It's a blessing to realize because some people never do. That part is 100% true. A lot of people don't see it on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Iris Strickland said, I agree, celeb source. The liquor comment was dumb. From Jay, when somebody telling you something from experience, hush, child, and listen. You just might learn something and extend your own life. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why Jay try to come at the general, talk about like, oh, that was a dumb thing. That da. When you older, that's when you realize. Like, when else are you supposed to realize it? Like, come on, bruh. Ashton Baker said, is it me or does the thong song by Cisco hit different these days? Play it or your car, celeb. I dare you. Don't dare me, bruh. I'll play it. Let me see. So Cisco, why they messing with you, bruh? That's now they want me to play the thong song and they said it hit different. I want to know why it hit different. Let's go to the lyrics. Cisco like, wait, hold on for a second. Let me see. Can I pull it up? I don't know. Why would it hit different? I want to know what they meant by it hits different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. Cisco was younger when he made that song. He was younger when he made that song. He was like, yo, he wanted to see that damn thong. That's what it was. He was like, yo, I'm here. I want to see it. Let's see it. Let me see that thong. That's what he said. That's what he said. So why people acting like, oh, wait. Let me see thong song lyrics. I'm like, why are you saying it hit different? Thong lyrics. Okay, let's go. My man said, ooh, that dress so scandalous. And you know another ninja couldn't handle it. So you're shaking that thing like who's the ish? With a look of your eyes so devilish. He was younger. He said, you like to dance in the hip hop spots. And you cruise to the grooves to connect the dots. Not just urban, she liked to pop. Cause she was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move your butt. But. I think I'll sing it again. He had to sing it again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Cisco over here, man. You know, he was younger, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he feels exactly the same way. He did say he wanted to see that thong. He said he liked it when the beat go dun dun dun. Right? Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to go and listen to the song. You go, give it a spin and tell me if it hit different. And Cisco be in the comments sometime. I don't know if he gonna say anything on this one. Cisco might jump on my head. Don't jump on my head, Cisco. I want them to play your joint. He said it hit different now. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's my next comment over here? Ashton Baker over here. D. Washington said, to all the people who are upset with Gucci Mane, just think about how your parents were when they were raising you compared to how they are currently as grandparents. Some of our dads were stone-blooded killers back in the day, but now they big old softies when you bring around a toddler. Yeah, that's true. I say that to say people change as they grow in knowledge, wisdom, and experience. Also, over time, people find things to live for that makes them realize that what they were living for before was completely foolish. Back in the days, you might have went crazy when you saw you know what I mean? When you saw when you saw certain things, and then now as you're older, you don't really put as much value in those things anymore. I used to go crazy. Like if a woman is fine, I used to go crazy. But now I'm just like, it's just still with a soul over there. And it happened to look good. She looked good, but she's a with a soul, bruh. She's not super special. She got insecurities. She got issues. She got problems. And if you start talking to her, she gonna start telling you about what the doctor done told her. And how she's losing her hair. They're all losing their hair. They're all gonna tell you about how they're losing their hair. You know what I'm saying? And then you realize oh, you just like the last one. That's what I'm saying. None of us, nobody's special, bro. We're all the same. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter if she's fine, if he's fine. It don't matter celebrity or no celebrity. Beyonce said she got to jump in. She said, if you don't jump in your jeans, then you don't know what I'm saying. Didn't she say something like that? I think she said something like that. Yeah, she said something like that. She got to jump in her jeans. You know what I mean? We all the same. We all jump in our pants 2 feet at a time. You know what I'm saying? We all start the ceiling fan by pushing it. You got to give it a push. Jennifer said JJPP obviously doesn't understand the concept of wisdom with it. All right, let's not get too harsh on JJPP, okay? Gosh, I done jumped on JJPP's head and then we all jumped him. Sorry, JJPP. Now get on up. Come on, let's help you up now. She said, JJPP obviously doesn't understand the concept of wisdom with age. Your older self makes better decisions based on learning lessons from the mistakes of your younger self. That was beautifully put, Jennifer. Now let's help JJPP. JJPP, we know you said something stupid, just like we've said stupid things in the past. That was your past self that said something dumb. But now we're saying, get on up and be better. Or as Melania Trump would say, be best. Right? And lastly, I want to give this shout out to Chris Ingebrigtsen, one of the first people that I remember, being rock solid, like being solid on the channel, like showing mad love to Celeb Source on the channel, man. Chris Ingebrigtsen was one of the first comments that I really remember, that I really recall always showing up in the comment section. Like 5 years ago, he was like one of the first people that I felt like I was interacting back and forth with, man, and it meant a lot. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chris Ingebrigtsen, man. You know what I'm saying? I still remember you, bro. You know what I mean? From 2020, 5 years ago, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that the situation with the elevator, okay? I mean, when your sister got a hold of the account a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And she was speaking on your behalf, man. I know that you had a little bit of turbulence, but then you came out on the other side, man. Shout out to you, Chris Ingebrigtsen, man. Salute to you, big dog. Anyway, yo, all right, do we got an outro? I think we got an outro. All right, let's take a listen to the outro real quick, man. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Yo, the outro is coming from the Urban Scripture Suite channel. And let's get that song that really relaxes my soul, man. You know what I'm saying? From the Urban Scripture Suite. This one is called, I forgot. But I think it's like, not Revelation, Isaiah 65. Yo, this song is called The Great Exhale, right? And the idea it comes from Isaiah 65. I just want to give you the background of this song, why it touches my soul. I know you didn't ask, but I'm giving it to you anyway. Listen, this song is beautiful, right? Because it's almost like this whole life that we're currently living. It's like we've inhaled and we're waiting to finally exhale and get it off of our chest. And when we're on the other side of life, right? When we leave this corrupt, horrible life, we're going to finally be on the other side where we can finally exhale. The song is called The Great Exhale, where God is telling you what your world will be like with him apart from the sin issues that we have. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have those sin issues anymore. Sin is going to be like... it's going to be like eating gravel. It's going to be like eating glass. You don't even have a desire to do it. It doesn't even make sense for you to do it. That's what sin is going to be like in that new world. You're going to have your free will, but you're not going to have the desires that you currently have now. You know what I'm saying? Our desires have been warped. They're corrupt. And right now it's like we're holding our breath and that anxiety builds, but we're going to finally have the great exhale. That's what the song you're about to hear is about. Take a listen real quick.
In the city, no more fading in the sun. Everything is settled now. The journey is done. Look at how the lions and the lambs are laying in the shade. Every single debt you ever owed has finally been paid. You will build yourself a house and you will live inside the wall. And you'll never have to worry when the evening shadow falls. I will answer every whisper before you even speak the word. Every silent prayer you offer has been recognized and heard. No more burying the children, no more laboring in vain. I am wiping off the memory of the legacy of pain. Can you feel the heavy pressure finally lifting off your chest? This is the eternal motion of a soul that found its rest. Like a child upon the lap of a love that never ends, where the brokenness is over.